To bring up the Reverend Aurelius Walker for our invocation.
Distinguished guests and the community leaders from Baby Hunts Point, and to my brothers and sisters that are here today. What an exciting day. What an exciting day. I represent the True Hope Church next in the back of us here, and also Tabernacle Development Corporation. I am one of the board of directors of that particular program. And what is so exciting, all of those times, all of those years at the Planning Commission, at the Board of Supervisors, and talking in our community meetings, one of the greatest excitement that one can have to see their dreams realized. Somebody said that it is not a tragedy not to be able to continue your dreams, but the greatest tragedy is not to have any dreams, not to have any hope at all. So about 50 years ago when I came to Baby Hunters Point, I came down to this particular area, I saw land space and all those stuff, and I had a dream to do while we're here today. And today that dream is realized. Anybody here know what I'm talking about? Come on, give great hand praise. I'm going to do the invocation, but before I do, I'd like for my grandkids just to stand, wherever you are, just to stand. My grandkids, I also have great grandkids, about 6 of them in this complex. And my lovely wife, she didn't walk down here, she rode down here on her scooter. Did you just raise your hand? And many of you understand and know about Aurelius Walker Drive. Some of you may know about that street. Maybe you walk that particular street. And my daughter Tanya and also my daughter Deborah, where are you, Tanya? Would you just stand wherever you are, Tanya, Nadine? Wherever you are, they're the one that that petitioned the board and all that to make that happen. Amen? All right. So in turn, we appreciate you here. The mayor arrived yet? Okay. I'm sorry, I'm just looking forward. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. When I do this, I'm going to pray. All right. And also, Nancy Pelosi, she met this. That she is. We've been knowing one another a long time. Malil Cohen. So now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pray. And prayer simply means that the leadership in San Francisco recognize that there is a God. And we just can't do it all by ourselves. We need God to help us. So in time, I'm going to ask you to bow your heads as we pray God's blessing upon this complex, upon these housing, and upon the various beautiful and wonderful things that happen. Gracious and eternal God, as we pause at this moment in the history of this particular community and city, first we want to thank you for the realization of needed low-income housing in this community. And we ask you to bless every person here and give us the wisdom and the knowledge how to continue providing low-income housing and housing for those that are in need. In thy name we pray. Thank God. Amen.
How's everybody doing? Woo! Excellent. I'm Fred Blackwell. I'm the CEO of the San Francisco Foundation. It is a real pleasure to be here. Thank you. I'm going to be brief because my job is really to introduce the mayor, which she really needs no introduction, but I'm going to do it anyway. If you really think about it, and we're really kind of facing the facts here, when you see something like this go up in the neighborhood, this nicely done, your original thought and your first thought is like, man, that's not for us. This is the kind of thing where, you know, it comes into the neighborhood and the rent's $3,000 and nobody in the community can afford it. And it ends up being one of those things that's a monument to the gentrification and displacement that is occurring in many communities throughout the Bay Area. But what this is about the exact opposite of that. And for that reason, today is very exciting. What this is about is not only doing it the right way, as Mayor Bree talks about it, and the right way being a part of that is making sure that people can stay and benefit from this. But the other right part about it is that that is not an end in itself, it's an ends to a means. And that the ends to the mean, and the mean is actually trying to figure out how we as a community can make sure that every young person in this city has the opportunity to meet their full potential.
Community. We have to make sure that not one person, not one family is displaced. We have to make sure that they are included in the process and that we build a community, not tear one apart. There's plenty of room around here to build a community and keep people in their community. Let's not do what they did to Plaza East and move people to Vallejo and other places outside the city, because that's really how we lost a significant population of African Americans in San Francisco. Let's not make the same mistakes. And today, we did it right. Today, we shine a light on this community. We say thank you to all the people who hung in there, all the people who showed up to the community meetings, all the people who continue to fight for one another. We know that there are challenges with violence. We know that there are challenges with lack of opportunities. We know these challenges have existed in San Francisco for some time. But working together, bringing our community together with so many incredible organizations, we are going to get the job done and we are going to open the doors of opportunity. Today is a new day in San Francisco. And because of my experiences, which I know some of you have similar experiences, because I had an opportunity at age 14 to work for the Mayor's Youth Employment and Training Program and have people support me and encourage me and teach me right from wrong, I'm mayor today because people open the door of opportunity. And as Fred Blackwell said, we can't leave anyone behind. We have to focus on making sure that we provide this incredible housing as well as the amenities and the support and the opportunities that will make sure that this community and the next generation growing up right here in Alice Griffith, that they have the doors of opportunity open to them. We are going to change San Francisco for the better. We are going to make sure that we continue to move forward housing developments like this in a responsible way, in a way that includes the community and not tears the community apart. So I am happy to celebrate today. I'm happy to celebrate because so many people had a role in helping to make this dream a reality. It took many, many years. And some of you remember the times that President of the Board of Supervisors, Malia Cohen, she was out there Our late mayor, Ed Lee, was out here saying that it's not about new promises, it's about keeping the old promises. We're going to keep those old promises and move things forward in San Francisco. And I want to thank our fearless leader who brought over $30 million to this project. Our Congresswoman, Nancy Pelosi, who's not only fighting for San Francisco, she's fighting for the country, all over the country. Yes. This is what success looks like. This is what it looks like when we have an amazing community that's coming together. And last but not least, I just want to say, along with the one-for-one replacement and the increase in the number of affordable units, many of you know that President Cohen and I worked on neighborhood preference legislation so that 40% of all new affordable units built in this community go to this community first. So make sure you apply, make sure your kids apply, and make sure you continue to stay involved. If we are going to make sure that San Francisco is a place for all of us, we all have to play a role in the success, and we all have to do a better job of taking care of the next generation of young people growing up in this city. And as mayor, I'm committed to doing just that. And I want to thank all of you for being here today and all the hard work. It pays off in this beautiful, beautiful development. It is such a great day. Thank you all so much for being here.